The gunman in the horrific Nova Scotia shooting killed 18 innocent people. Tonight, we are remembering the victims of this senseless tragedy.
Out of all of this, I think out of the worst tragedy, I'm just glad that they died together out of the worst situation possible. If they were separate and alone, that would hurt more. And I feel for the other families. I'm really trying to work through that because there's 19 people, including my sister, my niece, and my brother-in-law. And they're all dearly loved.
An Alberta woman shares her unbearable grief after losing 3 of her family members in what has become the deadliest mass shooting in Canadian history.
I just want their voices to be heard. I don't want them to be forgotten in all this.
Jolene Oliver, Emily Tuck, and Aaron Tuck were found dead in their home yesterday.
We called all day yesterday trying to reach out to her to see if she was okay. And we checked with police and stuff. They wouldn't give us any information until after supper last night.
It was the sad reality for so many families, friends, and community members last night who now have to cope with losing a loved one, a grief complicated by a global pandemic. Among the dead, 2 healthcare workers. Heather O'Brien was a licensed practical nurse, wife, mother, and grandmother. Kristen Beaton was a continuing care assistant and a young wife and mother. Their employer describes them as caring and compassionate members of the team, writing all our frontline care providers are heroes. Yesterday, 2 of those heroes were taken from their families. We mourn their loss.
I know you belong.
Lisa McCulley, an elementary school teacher, also killed. Nova Scotia Teachers Union writing she was a passionate teacher and a shining love in the lives of her family. Sean McLeod and Alana Jenkins were correctional officers. Gina Goulet, a 54-year-old who battled cancer twice before her life was taken Sunday, according to her daughter. Jamie and Greg Blair, a married couple who were business owners. Frank and Dawn Madsen. Dawn had recently retired and the pair moved to Nova Scotia from Ontario. They lived on the street where some of the shooting took place. Heidi Stevenson, the beloved RCMP officer who served 23 years on the force. She was a mother of 2. Families now trying to figure out how to properly mourn their loved ones, turning to virtual memorials in the meantime and sharing anything they can about those who were lost.
They're super, super tight-knit because they had lived here in Calgary or Alberta where the rest of us had lived. They were a family that they had ATVs, and Emily was supposed to be graduating this spring. And she loved her little motorcycle, and they loved their ATVs, and they had bonfires all the time, and they were super family focused.
Prime Minister Justin Trudeau says a virtual memorial is being planned for this Friday night at 7 p.m. For City News, I'm Yazdani.